Today in election news.
In what turned out to be a heated contest, the second round of televised election debates ahead of next weekend's presidential election in Iran was held last night at 1802 GMT between Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the principle-ist incumbent president of Iran, and his reformist challenger, former Prime Minister Mir Hossein Mousavi. Ahmadinejad started by complaining about his rival's charges against him during the presidential campaign, which he termed not only very unfair and cruel, but also great lies and unprecedented vilifications of his government. For the first time, this explicitly, he accused two former presidents, Akbar Hashemi Rafsanjani and Mohammad Khatami, of delivering blows and trying actively being down his government. He also accused Ali Akbar Nater Nouri, the special investigator of the Office of Iran's Supreme Leader, and Gholam Hossein Karbaschi, former mayor of Tehran, and the two sons of Hashemi Rafsanjani, of corruption. He specifically referred to the role of one of Hashemi Rafsanjani's sons in acquiring a contract with the Norwegian Statoil, which was later revealed to have involved large amounts of bribes. Ahmadinejad also talked about Mohsen Safai Farahani, the executive manager of the pro-reform Islamic Participation Front, who was accused of corruption during his time as the head of Iran's Soccer Federation. Ahmadinejad also accused Zahra Ranavard, an author and academic who is the wife of Mir Hossein Mousavi, of faking her doctorate degree. Mousavi waited for his turn and then fired back by listing a litany of charges against Ahmadinejad's management style, including dodging the law, being under epic delusions, fantasizing, adventurism, being superstitious, showboating, egocentrism, fanaticism, extravagance, and wrong-headedness, which he said had moved them to stand for election, as he felt they endangered the Islamic Republic's security. He then refused to comment about the charges that Ahmadinejad had leveled against some individuals, which Mousavi said were not present to defend themselves, but added that he was standing for the presidency partly because he objected to this kind of spirit. He said, "This is the spirit which I seek to change." Mousavi went on to say that because of Ahmadinejad, in the past 4 years, Iran has been isolated from the international community and does not even have one friend in the region. He also said that at a time when Israel was facing problems in the international community because of its military operations in Gaza, Ahmadinejad's repeated Holocaust denial remarks at the Durban II conference in Geneva managed to rally the international community behind Israel, and protest against Iran's president, who is the manifestation of the nation, brought shame on the people of Iran. He rejected the portrayal of this event as an epic by Iran's official media. He also said claims which smacked of megalomania, such as wanting to manage the world, by Ahmadinejad's government had undermined the grandeur and dignity of the Iranian people. Ahmadinejad replied by saying he did not play in accordance to the rules set forth by world powers, and that he had managed to push the US and the Europeans to adopt defensive stances. He also said that his government had, more than any other, ensured Iran's independence, adding that the US has always tried to overthrow the Islamic Republic in the past 27 years, and that it is only during his tenure that the US has officially said it is not seeking regime change. Following last night's debate between Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and Mir Hossein Mousavi, in which Ahmadinejad attacked Iran's former president Ayatollah Akbar Hashemi Rafsanjani and his children, the office of Hashemi Rafsanjani today sent a letter to Ezatollah Zarqami, the head of Iran's state-owned radio and television organization, and asked for airtime in order to reply to Ahmadinejad's accusations. According to Tabnak website, the letter states in part that because of the persistent lies and accusations directed against the person of Ayatollah Hashemi Rafsanjani and his children by Mr. Ahmadinejad, instilling doubts in the climate of the presidential election, without there being an opportunity to defend and respond to them, Hashemi called for airtime in order to respond. The letter further asked for this airtime to be arranged as soon as possible.
These stories and more at TelevisionWashington.com.